The peony really gets the girl going. Whew. Hey girl, hey, and welcome back to another video. Y'all, I'm so excited about this perfume review because honestly, all of these perfumes were blind buys from what I've seen people say on Instagram, TikTok, and I think I've seen some on YouTube too. But I'm excited about these because honestly, these were risky, but they were worth the risk. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So the first perfume that I'm going to show y'all today is this Private Oud. So this one is like an oil, so you'll open it like this. And how I do it is I just put it like on my pressure points. And then I also take the top of the bottle and put it in my hand and then like, you know, rub it around my body however I want it, or like if I already have clothes on, obviously I'm rubbing it on my clothes. And y'all, this one is really good. It was actually surprising. This was actually the first one that I bought too, so it was everything that I was looking for in a perfume. I didn't even realize when I bought it that it was an oil, but like I'm kind of glad it's an oil because oils have a different lasting power to them. And believe it or not, I'm wearing this one today. Let's see, I can still smell it a little bit, but it is a little faint. I wore it to like work and stuff earlier this morning. I probably left for work around very early this morning, so I can still somewhat smell it. It is going a little bit faint, but it is, you know, we are nearing the end of the day, so it's understandable. It is a sultry gourmand fragrance. It opens with top notes of Italian plum and Bulgarian rose. It has primarily jasmine and vetiver center accord. And then the bottom has sensual deep notes of caramel, oud, and vanilla. So y'all, this one is the truth. Second one is the Swiss Arabian Jamila. Now this one is also an oil. And I'll be honest, I was a little bit surprised by this smell. It's very different from anything else that I would like ever be interested in. I don't know, it's not a bad smell, but I feel like it's more so of a more, I would say this is a growner smell for me because it's not something that I would, if I would have went to the store and smelled it and had this and something sweeter to choose from, I probably would have went with the sweeter one. Just because like if I could compare it to the Private Oud, I would probably have gone in the store and bought the Private Oud and left this one. But that doesn't mean that this one doesn't smell good. I'm just a girl that likes sweet perfumes. It's very, I would say it has a very elegant smell to it, but if I would have went in store, it wouldn't have been my first choice. So Jamila does open with the finest notes of apple, marmalade, and uplifting tangerine scent. It has a deep resonance of jasmine and magnolia rose. And then at the bottom, it has a musky and amber, creamy, distinctive florals. So like I said, honestly, now that I'm like actually looking at these scents, I honestly think it is the top notes that kind of throw me off a bit because I don't know. I don't think I have any perfumes or any oils that have apple or marmalade in them, or tangerine, to be honest. I might have one other one with tangerine, actually, maybe. But I don't know. These just are not my go-to scents. They aren't something that make my nose perk up. But if that's your thing, then this will be perfect for you. But it's still something I'm going to wear. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to wear this. Trust me, if I wasn't, I would have sent it back. But it's just not something that, it's not my top one right now. But that doesn't mean that won't change later because I am forever evolving and I may find something to mix it with and really enjoy this thing. Okay, so if you know, if you've been all over TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you know that the girls have been raving about this one. So this was one that I really could not wait to get my hands on, and I was praying, literally praying that I would not be disappointed because I mean, this is a cute bottle. Like the attention to detail for me was really thought out. I really like this bottle. And I was just hoping that the scent was as good as the bottle looks. And I will honestly say I was not disappointed at any point. This is a very girly scent. It's a very like springtime, summertime scent. It's something that honestly, I don't know, y'all. This is probably like one of those ones. Like, I'm gonna spray it because I'm not gonna lie, I can't smell it, but this one is really good. I really enjoy this perfume. I enjoy opening this perfume because this is one of the ones that I really look forward to getting. So let's get into the notes. Okay, so this one is called Yara by Lattafa. I think I'm pronouncing it all right. So as far as the notes go, so the top notes are black pepper, pineapple, tobacco, and then the middle is coffee, patchouli, and then the base is amber, vanilla, dry woods, benzoin, and benzoin. That's the last one. And honestly, it makes sense because I'm very much a patchouli girl. I love some patchouli. I absolutely love patchouli. I love jasmine. Jasmine is in here. And the coffee kind of took me for a surprise. Did they say jasmine's in here or did I just make that up? They said amber, not jasmine. So black pepper, pineapple, coffee, patchouli, amber, vanilla, dry woods, benzoin. Okay, I lied. There's no jasmine, but the patchouli, the patchouli, that's the one. But that coffee did throw me off a bit. I don't think I caught that coffee in there. I don't think I caught that at all, but it's like a perfect blend. This is really, really good. And let me tell y'all, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I have to tell y'all a good combo to put this with, but we'll get to that, okay? We'll get to it. But yeah, this was one that I was really excited about. The bottle is so thick. Like, it just feels very elegant. I don't know, something about when a company knows what to do with their bottle. It just gets me excited. So this one is another Lattafa perfume. This one is also very girly. It has a cute bottle that you can just, enjoy to look at. And this was also a blind buy. I hadn't seen anybody really, really talking about this one yet. So I kind of just was like, this is a cute bottle. Let me see. And I had seen one video where a girl was saying that these two mixed together were really a combination. And that's what I was going to tell y'all later in the video. But here we are. But I had seen a girl say that these two was like the girliest, best, like fruitiest combo she had ever, smelled. So I was like, okay, well, I know I want this one. So let's blind buy this one as well. And let's see what it is. And y'all, I was very, very much caught by a surprise because this one smells really, really good. So not only is the bottle cute, and it has little details on the back of it. So not only is the bottle cute, not only is the top cute, but it also smells good. So it wasn't a loss. It was not a loss at all. And this one is also by Lattafa. So let's get into these notes. So the perfume is light and fruity. The top notes is bergamot, and if you know me, If you know me, you know I love a bergamot. Oh my gosh. So it has bergamot, lily, and pomegranate at the top. The middle notes are rose, jasmine. Now, here we go with the jasmine. Y'all know I love jasmine. We just covered that. Honeysuckle, tuberose, peony, and gardenia. Now, I also love peony because if y'all know, my favorite perfume, Miss Dior, also has peony in it. So peony really gets the girl going. Whew. The base notes is vanilla, sandalwood, something else I love. Obviously, I think I'm a vanilla girl at this point, but I know for sure I'm a sandalwood girl, and white musk. And y'all, you put this one and this one together, chef's kiss. But this one, very much and very well worth the money. I promise you, if you love a sweet floral perfume, you will not be disappointed at all. I promise. Like this, they did that big one, and then when you put these two together, you're gonna do an even bigger one. And then plus it's by the same designer, Lattafa. So it's kind of not a shock that these go well together, and they're both fruity scents. So now we getting down to the nitty gritty. Now these are also, well, I'm saying these and I'm only showing you one right now. So obviously if you see one, you can obviously expect the other. Now, what I'm going to tell you is very, very important. If you buy this and then you buy this and you mix them together, baby, you got you one on your hands. Now, I wasn't even supposed to get into that. I wasn't supposed to get into that yet, but it smells so good. Like, oh my gosh. So let's just go ahead and do one at a time, and we're going to start with this one. Okay, so this one is the Shagaf Oud by Abayad. So it has a top note of pepper, oregano, and here we go again with the bergamot. The middle note is frankincense and amber, with the bottom notes being sandalwood, patchouli, leather, and oud. Now they got me. They really got me here because not only does it have bergamot, it has sandalwood, it has patchouli, and it has oud. So now you know why I really like this one. This one, chef's kiss, y'all. This one right here, I get so many compliments, like, or so many people ask me, like, what am I wearing? Especially when I mix these two together, the compliments literally do not stop. But even them by themselves, boy, let me tell you, these two together, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together, literally. Because these two, boy, if only y'all knew how many people have asked me, what are you wearing? Now what gets me on these bottles is obviously like the attention to detail. It's also on the top, but then it's also on the bottom. I mean, not on the bottom, on the back. And I think that is so cute how they really, you know, pay attention to this bottle. I mean, to the designs of their bottle. I don't know. It's just something about this fragrance, y'all. Like, I can't. But I mean, y'all heard the notes, so y'all know what's really going on here. But let's get into this one, because this one is probably, if I wear either of them separately, this one would be my absolute favorite one to wear. But it's crazy because this has all my favorite notes, but it has like that smoky, peppery scent. So I think that's what kind of turns me off when I wear it by itself. But like, it's still a scent that I really, really enjoy. But if I had to like say, this one would run out first. I really think so. Let's get into the notes of this one, because I seriously want to know why I enjoy this scent so much. Okay, so this one is the Shagaf Oud by Swiss Arabian. So it opens with the finest notes of oud and the uplifting saffron. The heart of the fragrance has rose and praline. It has a quality oud and vanilla that add depth to the aroma and inspire attention. And y'all, I feel like that was perfect. But it just doesn't answer the question of why I love it so much. I think because this one is more so on the sweeter side, because it has the rose and the praline and the vanilla and the quality oud. Basically everything except for all the scent, all the notes in it is what makes me love it. Obviously, clearly, because I just repeated everything that I just said. But y'all, I absolutely love this one. I love this. Like, if you don't buy both and you're one of those girls that enjoy really sweet perfumes, I suggest you buy this one, because this one, I really suggest you buy both and see which one you like the most. But I'm telling you, if you don't buy both and you love a sweet perfume, go with this one. If you don't buy both and you love like a smoky, you know, woody scent, go with this one. But if you want the best of both worlds, buy them both and combine them. Yeah. I'm silly. I am so silly. But y'all, I'm not exaggerating. Like, I have literally, I think I went around my stepmom wearing this combo maybe once or twice. I think by the second time I wore it, she had it in her cart already, because it's that good. Like, it's that good. And the best part about all these perfumes is that they can all be found on Amazon, and they're all super affordable. I don't think any of these are over $60, and if they are, that includes shipping. But I don't think any of them are over $60. Not one. I might need to fact check myself, but I'm like 99% sure that they are all very, 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 very affordable. So if you want to smell good this summer, you want to get into your oud bag because you can't make it to Dubai quite yet, get on Amazon and get you some of these. Like, listen, I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. And I'm telling y'all, these perfumes are, I am crazy. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.